Welcome. This is a body scan meditation. The intention of this practice is to cultivate a non-judgmental awareness of the physical sensations present in the body, moving from the toes up to the head. By directing attention to various areas of the body, we can foster a deeper connection between the mind and the physical form. The awareness should be brought specifically to the shifting nature of sensations, simply noticing how they arise, linger for a while, and eventually dissolve. The attitude to bring is one of gentle curiosity and acceptance. The goal is simply to be with what is, exactly as it is, without needing to change a single thing. Find a comfortable position, perhaps lying down on a flat surface or sitting supported in a chair. Allow the eyes to close, or, if it feels better, maintain a soft downward gaze. Begin by just noticing the breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of the chest and the abdomen. Direct the attention all the way down to the feet. Notice the toes, the soles of the feet, and the heels. You might feel the weight of the heels pressing down. A sense of warmth or coolness, or perhaps the subtle texture of socks or a blanket against the skin. Move the awareness into the ankles and the lower legs. Notice the shins and the calves. You may feel a sense of heaviness where the muscles meet the surface beneath you, or perhaps a light pulsing or tingling deep within the tissue. Guide the attention toward the knees and the thighs. Observe the large muscles of the legs. You might notice a sense of tightness, a feeling of relaxation, or even the sensation of fabric moving slightly as the body breathes. If there is tension, simply acknowledge it without needing to fix it. We're just checking in. Shift the focus into the pelvis, the hips, and the lower back. This area often holds a lot of weight. You might feel a sense of grounding, a dull ache, or perhaps a neutral stillness. Feel the support of the surface holding the body. Gently bring the awareness to the stomach and the mid-back. Notice the subtle movement of the breath in this part of the torso. You might feel the expansion of the skin with each inhale, or perhaps the digestive movements of the internal organs. As the silence deepens, the mind may naturally begin to wander. That's just what the mind does. If thoughts, memories, or plans pull the attention away, simply notice that the mind has drifted. Without any judgment, use the breath as a gentle anchor and return the awareness to the sensations in the body. Recognize that each time the mind is caught wandering, that is actually a wonderful moment of mindfulness. Bring the focus to the chest and the upper back. Notice the rhythm of the heart and the expansion of the ribs with every inhale. You may feel a sense of openness, or perhaps a slight restriction or tightness. If the mind begins to narrate the experience, simply label it thinking and return to the raw sensation of the breath. If the mind has wandered again, that is perfectly okay. Each time a distraction is noticed, it is an opportunity to practice mindfulness. Softly guide the attention back to the physical experience of the present moment. You aren't trying to stop thoughts, but rather learning to not get swept away by them. Now let the awareness flow down the arms, through the shoulders and elbows, all the way to the wrists, the hands, and the fingers. You might feel a tingling in the fingertips, the moisture or dryness of the palms, or the weight of the arms resting by the sides. If the mind feels pulled toward the future, or the past, gently escort it back to the weight of the arms in this very moment. The mind may feel restless or bored during these longer periods of silence. If that happens, you might simply note restlessness or boredom and return to the focus to the breath as it travels through the body. Use the physical sensation of the air moving in and out as a tether to the now. Move the attention to the neck and the throat. You might notice the sensation of swallowing or the coolness of the air as it passes through the throat. Release any tightness in the jaw. Let the tongue rest softly in the mouth. Notice if there is any holding in the facial muscles. When the mind drifts to a story or a worry, notice where that shows up in the body. Then return to the simple act of feeling the muscles relax. Bring the awareness to the face, the cheeks, the eyes, and the forehead. You may feel a slight pressure behind the eyes or the sensation of the eyelids touching. Notice the sensations in the entire head and the scalp. Allow the features to soften. If a distraction arises, treat it like a cloud passing in the sky. Notice it, let it go, and come back to the feeling of the breath at the nose or mouth. The mind is a traveler. If it has left the room, gently invite it back, as you would a friend. There is no need for self-criticism. Bringing the attention back over and over again is the heart of the practice. Focus on the sensation of the air entering and leaving the nostrils. Finally, expand the awareness to include the entire body. Feel the breath moving through the whole frame, from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. You might feel the body as a field of vibrating energy, or simply as a solid, grounded presence. Rest here, allowing everything to be exactly as it is. If the mind wanders in this final space, simply breathe and begin again. Stay with the sensation of the body breathing itself. There is nowhere else to go and nothing else to do in this moment but be here, anchored in the physical reality of the present. As we draw this practice to a close, take a moment to check in with the body, perhaps noticing how the sensations feel now compared to the start of the practice. Bring some small movement into the frame, perhaps wiggling the fingers or the toes. Gently blink the eyes open. This meditation is now complete.